Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
Moving on to my next topic, man. Um, Forward progression and getting rid of toxic behaviors and toxic people in your life.
Okay.
I've been having recent conversations with a lot of people close to me who've been going through personal situations, and just talking to them gives me more insight on myself. You feel me? Like, so when I move forward, I got to get rid of my own personal toxic behaviors. And as I always talk about the smell thing when we come on here, it's not only advice for everybody else, but it's advice for myself too. So I'm always speaking to y'all through personal experiences of what I'm personally telling myself every day and what I'm personally formulating for myself. So that's what I'm telling y'all, and that's what I'm not telling y'all to have to follow, but just something that it might help, you might not. But hey, this is what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
in my forward progression, I'm just trying to become better. Like I always say, be a better whatever every day. You feel me? Whatever you may be that every day. If you
Right.
a preacher, be a better preacher every day. Focus more on your sermons, get more into your material. Just focus more on your congregation. If you're a policeman, be a better policeman. Treat everybody equally. Just go out there and do your correct job. Don't have any bias. If you're a fireman, get your ass up the ladder faster. Put the fire out. I mean,
Get up
like
the ladder faster.
toxic behaviors, jealousy, envy. You feel me? Like toxic behaviors like that breed itself in any type of environment, any type of relationship. Not only romantic relationships, friendships, business environments, everything. Those are some toxic behaviors that can't. I mean, let them go. You can't go forward with anybody. Like if you continue to have those behaviors in you, you can't truly have no forward progression truly, because you always find yourself back in those situations with those same elements popping right
That's big
back up on
facts.
you. Those jealousy, those envies you might have, those insecurities you may have, let them go. Be aware of what you have going on with you so you can get rid of them. Or if you choose to continue on as a toxic motherfucker, just know how you are. Don't be
Or if
shocked
you
when you get the
continue
treatment
on
that
as a
you get.
toxic motherfucker.
Hashtag
I mean,
toxic.
hey, I
Right.
mean, I know people personally. I mean, yeah, I mean, we all know people personally who know they're the asshole. You feel me? And
Yeah.
that's the role they want to have. That's the role they are. That's the people they are.
Yeah.
They accept that. They accept they have their toxic behavior. Cool. You accept the consequence of no one wanting to be around your ass. So I mean, shit.
That's real as shit.
It is what it is. I mean, me personally, the toxic behaviors I've had in my past, I've been a habitual liar. I've had to change that through whatever counseling I've had to go through to get to the point where I see where that gets you nowhere. You feel me? Like the truth is the only thing that's gonna set your ass free. And
Yeah.
I've always said that if anybody ever listened to me just growing up, I've always hated liars. But truth is, I was hating myself. I was a liar. So I had to realize that about myself, that that's why I was hating everybody else that was lying so much, because I was lying. So
Yeah.
self-realization, you feel me, part of accepting who I am so I can move to that second level. But I speak about motivation a lot, and this comes back to motivation. You feel me? Like forward progression. Motivate yourself to keep going forward. And I think all three of us have done that at some point of our lives. You feel me? Like, I don't know if y'all want to
Yeah.
speak on anything in your life that y'all personally motivate yourself through, or y'all find yourself now motivating yourself through to get to that next level of elevation. But me personally, it's just striving every day to be a better husband, better father, and like I say, just a better man all around. And that's my three levels right now on my three smell theories. I'm trying to go to that level. Some of them I have already elevated. I'm trying to reach that liberation phase on some of them. As we come to this new year, I will be speaking on elevation going forward. Motivation, I've covered that enough. I feel like people have gotten enough concept as far as how to get motivated, how to start, how to realize what needs to be done as far as their own personal motivations. So
Right.
next time is elevation. As far as y'all got anything to say about anything y'all personally going through more as far as motivation wise?
Yeah. I mean, for me, going just like, I mean, I can look through a million times in my life where like I've just been at really bad lows, you know what I mean? And y'all have pretty much been there through a lot of them, you know what I mean? So yeah, it took motivation to get out of the rut of being comfortable, you know what I'm saying, hopping from crib to crib, and then actually say, you know what, let me go ahead and just get stable. Just the mental change of like, all right, hustling, doing this, like party all night, wake up early in the morning, do it all over again. Like it was just getting like ridiculous. So like I think the motivation to leave that lifestyle and just start going legit and just like I'm going to find just a regular way to make this work and use my talents in a way that's not going to get me in trouble. You know what I mean? So I think that was the first way. And then even going from that, when I moved down here to Georgia, you know what I mean, having to go from switch the mind state of like being comfortable and being like, okay, yeah, I can get a job like I had back in Virginia that pays me okay, and I'll be okay. But is that what I want long term? So even making that switch to say, no, I'm gonna go back to school, I'm gonna get on my hustle like that, and make sure I got some credentials so I can just open a few more doors, get my name out there a little more. So I think that was another way. And then even this year, like getting tired of like I've been thinking about doing this, like I told y'all, you know what I mean, for like a good 10 years, it's been rolling around in my head. Like, I really want to do something like that. I want to get out there and just talk to people for a living. Like, I want to have my voice heard. I want to make videos about the things that interest me and that I want people to know my perspective on. So like the fact that this year I got motivated to say, you know what, man, bump saying let's do it, let's do it. And the fact that we're here right now having this conversation on episode 8, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's motivation too, just saying that like going from a stage of what if to like, fuck what if, let's make it. This is what if, because we're going to make it happen so we can see what if. You know what I mean? I think that's the motivation right there for my year. Like, that's the biggest thing. And I think I'm almost at the liberation because like we've elevated, we've already started to reinvest in our craft. We've already started to, you know what I'm saying, like think of new ways to express ourselves and express our thoughts and opinions and our creativity. So like, I think that's the only thing left is to like get to the point where we're so liberated, like this is it. You know what I mean? Like this is what we do permanently, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would say those are like my different little phases of like where I had to get motivated, elevated, and then finally, you know what I'm saying, liberated. But it all started, I think, with like you always say, like with that just acknowledging yourself and just acknowledging like, hey, this is a problem. This is something that is going on. Like the capital S, you know, that's the self part. You know what I mean? Like if you don't start there and realize that like, hey, I can change this and I need to change this, or I need to make a step, or I need to, you know what I'm saying, actually make a shift, then you never even get to that point of where you could be motivated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think with me, when I start having that feeling where I'm overthinking at night, not getting sleep, trying to figure out what my next move is, or if I feel like I'm doing, sometimes I get into a mode of doing, all right, I'm not doing no crazy shit in the streets. I'm just doing my little simple job. I'm not bothering nobody, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not, but even with that, mentality, you can be content in just mediocre situations.
Yeah.
In general, and it's just a matter of like after a while, if my stomach start touching, if I'm getting sleepless nights and this, that, and the third, you get to a point where this is not how I'm supposed to feel. I'm not supposed to feel like this. I'm not. There's like, for one thing my mother told me when I was younger is you didn't ask to be here. You know, you just here. So since I didn't ask to be here, I might as well make the best of it while I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, and get whatever I can out of life that I can. And then it's just sometimes I gotta watch myself and watch reality and make sure my goals are realistic. Know myself and know that, all right, you could be coming short here. You know, let's do a realistic goal and just work on getting to that goal so we can get to the next one.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it was y'all, man. I ain't even like, there's a lot of times y'all kick my ass, and that pretty much got me straight. After kicking my ass, yeah, I'm all right. All right,
We love
Tony.
you too, man. But you know what? I want to flip a little bit of your perspective, like where you said your mom said like, what was it? You didn't ask to be
You have to
here.
be here. Mm-hmm.
I would put it in the perspective of, yeah, you didn't ask to be here because the universe decided to put your particular set of atoms and molecules and your particular combination of cells together to make you, as opposed to what you could have been, as opposed to what you might have been. You are you for a reason. So like, if you know that, then you owe it to the universe that put you together like that to go and find, well, what am I here for then? Like, you put me here for a reason. What am I here for then? What is that purpose that I'm supposed to be serving? So like, that's your mission in life to me. Like,
I'll be talking.
It's
I'll be
like
talking
motivating,
shit.
like starting with that self-actualization. Like, what it does is it pushes you to like really find like who you are. And then once you see that, it's easier to get motivated because now you like, you got that purpose that's long lasting, like not something that's gonna fleet or go away within 5 years. Like, it's something like, if you always chasing, hey, I'm gonna find what I am here for. Along the way, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be so invested in it, you're gonna be investing time and resources into things that improve you as a person. And if you are improving as a person, then the things around you are going to improve by proxy.
Default.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a more courteous person, if I'm more aware, if I'm more even socially conscious as far as like what my impact is on the immediate community around me and the larger community abroad, like all of those things only lead to you being better at networking, only lead to you having more opportunities because you're more likable. They only lead to you making more money, which allows you to have a better lifestyle, which allows you to then in turn do more of reinvesting into what is your actual purpose. So like, it's almost like a self-sustaining goal as opposed to anything else that you make as your goal. Like, you have to pour everything in it and hope it works out. If you're looking for purpose, you're going to always be finding resources and other ways to improve your standing because you're constantly investing into making yourself greater. So everything around you gets greater. You know what I mean? Like, the biggest change I made in myself was just realizing like, yes, this is okay, but I'm better than this. So why not figure out why I'm better? What is the thing that makes me better than this? And I've been on a search for that for a while, and I'm finally like kind of feeling like I'm at home. You know what I mean? But it took years and years of like starting at that first spot of like, okay, I know I'm not this, so whatever. You know what I mean? And then from there, you just got to run with it. But I think if people are not chasing like the tangible shit, like the money or the cars or the fame, or I want to have this placement, and they're really chasing like their purpose, whatever those tangible things that their heart desires, those things are going to be fulfilled because they're doing the things for the right ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's though. What you were saying, that's the one thing I will overthink about. Like, I'm better than this. What is my purpose? What am I supposed to be here? So that's exactly what I would be thinking.
That's real though.
What's going on, y'all? This is Face 1/3 of Podnas. Make sure y'all come to YouTube every Wednesday and check out our new episode of the Podnas podcast. Also, check us out online for our new apparel dropping every week. That'll be at teespring.com/stores/Podnas-closet-1. Once again, that's teespring.com/stores/Podnas, PODNAS-closet, CLOSET-1. We get at you.
Just updated on the store, we have mugs, hoodies, shirts, bags, kids' clothes, and face masks. Show you are down with the Pod Squad. Rep the Podnas by going to teespring.com/stores/Podnas-closet-1 to get all of our newest merch. And as always, follow our entire movement at thepodnas.com.
Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.